Yo, going on YouTube? I know it's a different beginning. This ain't the early morning. It's like midday. Finna take y'all with me right quick. Really not with me. I'm just finna show y'all what I'm finna flick up in right quick. Made the circle chain, the neck chain. Got this little yellow sweater on, these jeans. Gotta go to black Timbs. I know I love the boots. I know y'all can hear them in the background, but I'm gonna make my way downstairs now to flick up, and then later on I'm gonna talk to y'all about my journey from being a college football player to a brand owner, how it happened, why it happened, the whole storyline. I'm gonna let y'all know about that. I appreciate the love y'all showed me on the last video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this YouTube stuff a lot. I'm liking documenting my life a lot. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch up with y'all soon. Also, I'm gonna put my Instagram in here. Y'all make sure y'all go mess with the pictures. Why did I just stutter like that? Y'all make sure y'all go mess with the pictures. I'm gonna put my IG in my description. But yeah, let's do it. Yo, all right, I'm back, y'all. So now I can tell y'all the story about how I went from playing college football to being a brand owner, right? So coming out of high school, going into my freshman year of college, I played Division II football at a school called Alderson Broaddus University. Yes, Alderson Broaddus University, right? It was located in Philippi, West Virginia. Yep, I was in redneck town. Yeah. Now listen, I'm from Georgia. I know y'all can probably hear it in the way I talk. I got a southern accent. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Georgia. So that's a 12-hour ride up north. So it's cold. It got real cold at times, right? And then remember, my parents are driving me there. So they doing the 12-hour ride. I didn't take a plane. We're driving, right? So you're going through mountains, going through hills. It's tough. It's rough, right? So I get there, unpack everything. When I first there, I'm homesick. Very, 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 very homesick. Not gonna lie, I'm very homesick, right? But after a while, I get over it. I start to meet people, start to connect with people. I actually met my two closest friends to this day from that school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there, man. Season go along. We're not a good football team. Now, as y'all probably can't tell, I used to play linebacker. I used to be bigger than this, but I lost weight when I started playing. But we're gonna get into that later on. So it's been linebacker, right? So I was there, got there for camp, fall camp, right? If you haven't heard of fall camp, it is basically when the football players get there before everybody else. It is like 2 to 3 weeks of non-stop football every single day. It's tough. It's tough. It really gonna test to see if you really like football or not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are going to quit. Some of the guys, some of your class that you go in with will not be there after camp. Trust me, because they're going to get homesick. They're going to realize football not really for them, or they can't take the burden or the hard work of starting from a starting position to being dropped all the way down to the bottom of the depth chart because you're a freshman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there, right? I'm there working, grinding. Later on in the season, I get a spot to be in the defensive package to play. So I get play time. I was on special teams all year, so I played, but I got like real defensive play time later on in the season, right? So during the season, during that first fall semester, it was rumors that the school was gonna shut down. It was already rumors that the school was low on money and that the school was gonna shut down, right? So we go back for spring ball. Spring ball going smooth, right? Goes good. I make good plays. I get boosted up in the depth chart. Everything goes good, right? Everything goes smooth, right? I promise you. Summertime hits. We're getting ready for summer. We're having summer meetings, talking to coaches, having summer meetings, learning about the new freshmen that's gonna come in. I'm in Miami, Florida at the time because I'm visiting my grandparents, right? Me and my grandfather are in a Popeyes drive-thru, right? Now, I was in a linebacker group chat with all the linebackers and my linebacker coach, right? I promise you, I'm sitting in the drive-thru on my phone, and one of the new freshman players that haven't even showed up yet, but is on the way to the school, sent a link from a website saying that AB has lost its accreditation to give out degrees. That means it's no longer accredited. That means the school is really not a real school no more. So everybody's panicking. I'm panicking myself because that was the same week we were supposed to go back to camp, right? Because the plan was for me to be in Miami, catch a flight, and then fly to West Virginia to go back to school that same week, right? So everybody's panicking. Everybody like, oh my God, what's going on? Because it's so sudden. So the school shut down. We have a whole team meeting with the head coach, and the whole school shut down, right? Now, it was already rumors about the school shutting down during the school year, but they were always dismissing when we asked about it. So we thinking everything good. But it turned out everything was not good. You know what I'm saying? So it shut down. So I'm trying to scramble. Me and my friend trying to scramble for a new spot, a new home. I hit up a couple schools, hit me up, a couple schools I talked to, but because it was so late in the process, they really couldn't give me any money. Because it was so late, they couldn't really offer me a scholarship. But thank God I was blessed with a scholarship from another school named West Virginia Wesleyan, right? In the same conference, but it was in Buckhannon, not Philippines. So it was like an hour. It was like a 30 minutes or an hour drive from the old school. So I get there, me and my old teammate, BJ, I get there to that school. We both go to that school. Love it. I like the school a lot. Now, again, we sucked too. Our school was bad too. It was bad too, but it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a part of school. You know what I'm saying? I was partying. I ain't gonna care. I was partying. I was there. I was partying. I was having a good time. I ain't even gonna lie. I was having a good time. But we sucked. We weren't a good football team, but it was a better school overall. So I liked it. I didn't want to leave. Unfortunately, finances do play a part in attending college. And because of that, right, I wasn't able to return. So I had to enter the transfer portal, right? So I entered the transfer portal. Got to fix my camera right quick. So I entered the transfer portal, right? And while I'm entering the transfer portal, I get an offer the first day from a school named Warner in Florida, right? Then I got another offer. I think I got like 5 offers out of the portal, right? But schools was like low, like NAIA, yada, yada, yada. Then I had a D2 school, but I went on a visit there and I really ain't like it. So I decided not to go, right? But the bad thing about even having the offers was I wouldn't be able to really commit because at that time you wasn't able to get your official transcripts from your school unless you paid off the student bill. Now, remember, I said I could have returned to Wesleyan because I couldn't pay off the bill to come back. So I had a balance on my account still, so they wouldn't give me my transcripts. You know, I tried everything. I tried, what's the name of that site? It's some site you can get your transcripts for like $10. I tried that. They blocked it. So I couldn't use it, right? So I'm at home, right, struggling. I'm hurt. I'm like, oh, my God, I'll never go back to school. Oh, my mom, I'm depressed, right? I'm really depressed. I tried everything. I'm trying to go. I even tried to go to Columbus State. Tried to call them so I could get there late. But they was like, they told me they had like courses that start in March. But the courses was only 2 weeks long. So I couldn't go to that school anyway. So I was messed up. So I'm struggling, man. I'm like, oh my God, I never go back to school. I feel depressed. I feel like my life is over. I feel like my dreams are over. This is how crazy God works, right? Me and my mom moved from our house into our old house we used to live in when we was younger. The first night I moved into that house, I started drawing. This is when I drew up the brand Nova. I drew up Nova, the logo, and I drew up my first shirt I ever drew. I drew it up on a piece of paper. I looked at it, I noticed it was nice, and I had no motivation for it. It just popped up in my head. Literally, it just popped. When I sat down, it just popped up in my head, and I drew it out. Because I've been drawing since I was a little kid, so I just drew it out, right? Showed my mom, she liked it. I showed other people, they said they liked it. So I put it on a mock-up just to see if people like it, right? Learn how to do mock-ups, learn how to do all that stuff, right? So I finally get the confidence to put it out. People actually liked it. I'm like, oh, shoot. People actually liking Nova. Now, I didn't think people was going to actually like it because I never thought about starting a clothing brand. Never thought about I was ever going to be in the fashion because you knew me back then. Bro, I was never in the fashion, bro. I wore all black all the time. I wore the same things. I never was really in the fashion for real like I am now, right? So I'm there, right, man? And people are actually liking it and my page is growing. I'm like, oh, crap. But at the same time, I still have a bill from my old school. So I had to go get a job at Publix, right? Got a job at Publix. Publix greatly funded my brand. The Publix pay every week, and they pay $15 an hour if you work in grocery. So if you need a side hustle, if you need a job, support it. Go to Publix, put in the application. Now listen, Publix is one of those jobs you gotta know somebody that knows somebody to get a job, because Jesus, it's tough to get hired there, man. It's real tough. But yeah, my mom knew somebody that worked there, so I got a job there, right? So that's how networking. I'm gonna talk about networking in the next video. So I get at Publix, working, is funding my brand good, but most of my checks and my money I had to put towards my student bill, so I really couldn't keep nothing. It went either towards my bill or my brand, so I really couldn't keep nothing. And then remember, at that time, like I said in my last video, I wasn't good at money management. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what to really do with the money. I was just throwing it away, right? So struggling, man. I'm sad. I'm like, God, all this stress. I'm like, oh God, dog, I'm getting the money, but I can't use it for real. Got put it towards my bill, so I go back to school. God's heard my prayers. God heard me. Bro, I promise you, I was at work. Working, right? My dad sent me something from the a link from the Department of Education that said July 1st, schools can no longer withhold your transcripts because of an outstanding bill. My dad sent me that link. I went in the bathroom, bro. I almost started crying. I was like, all that stress was off of me. I could finally just move freely. I could finally just put that money just strictly towards my brain and kind of keep something for myself. I didn't have that big black cloud lingering over me anymore. You know what I'm saying? God's real, bro. He really answers your prayers. You really cry out to him. He's real. Trust me, he's real. Man, I did that. Life. So I'm like, yeah, I can go now. So yeah, that's basically how I did it. And then the brand been going up ever since. It's been growing ever since, man. And as y'all can see, I am now back in school. Don't mind the walls. This is yeah. I am now. Hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, bro. I'm happy to be here. But yeah, I'm now back in school, man. I can't thank nobody but God and my family for keeping me encouraged through that whole process. But yeah, that's how I went from being a football player to a brand owner. I'm gonna say this very concretely. I met great people during me playing football. Met great people, made great connections. But you could not pay me to put on pads again to get back on that field. I'm done. And my homeboys know it. I'm done. My homeboys gonna see this video and they're probably gonna troll. Actually, I know they're gonna troll because I know them too. I know they is. I'm talking to y'all too. I know y'all gonna troll. But yeah, man, I can't thank nobody but God, bro, for me being in this position to really keep going and keep growing in life, man. And I thank y'all for the support y'all showed me on the last YouTube video. I really thank y'all. All the text messages y'all send me, how y'all like what I said, and I thank y'all. And I promise you, I'm posting every day. I'm posting every day because we're going to grow. We're going to be consistent on this, and we're going to grow. And I promise you, man, we look back to how far we have come, to how far we finna climb, to how big we going to be. We're going to look back at the first two videos. This will be my second video. We're going to be like, man, we started from right here. Now look how big we are. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to always keep it 100 with y'all. I'm going to be transparent with y'all, you know? But yeah, that's my story, man. And let me know in the comments if any of y'all can relate. Let me know in the comments if y'all was something at first and then life happened, then y'all changed to something else. Because y'all probably won't even believe it is. I used to want to be an architectural engineer. But guess what? I found out what physics was. I found out about physics and I realized I don't think this is for me anymore. I remember it was October 23rd. I was sitting in that class and he was writing something on the board and I didn't understand what it was. And man, I said to myself, this ain't for me. This is not the route I want to go, man. It ain't the route I want to go. But yeah, man, that's my story and I hope y'all can connect with it. I'm dropping another video tomorrow about networking. And I'm going to have more content coming soon, though. And y'all let me know what content y'all want to see. Do y'all like seeing me sitting down talking to y'all? Do y'all want to see some more day in the lives? Do y'all want to see some more interactive stuff? Y'all let me see what y'all want to see, man. Because in the day, this we all the family. I want to hear y'all input. I take all input. I take all criticism. I don't care. Like that's how you grow. You gotta take things people say. I don't mean take everything people say. Because some folks say spew BS. But it's good stuff. You gotta take it and really apply it to what you're doing. But yeah, y'all boys let me know how y'all like this video. And yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep growing. Y'all boys stay tuned. Let's do it.